Okay, hello everyone. We're going to do a quick wrap up of this year's books. So far this year, I've read 140 books. There's one I could still finish, one or two, but right now it's 140, which is fine with me. It's still more than what I thought I'd read. So we're going to do this quick, and I'm only going to go over my absolute favorite books of everything. And to start it off, my absolute favorite all around author is Scarlett St. Clair. I've read all of her Hades and Persephone series. Like I said, I didn't know anything about Greek mythology, and then when I started reading her stuff, anyway, long story short, love, love, love her books. All of them. I have yet to read one that I didn't like. So if you guys have not read anything from Scarlett St. Clair, you need to go pick it up. Now, my absolute favorite book of the entire year is Ruby Dixon, Bound to the Battle God. I'm on my fifth time. I just started reading it again, and I'm on my fifth time through this book. It is by far my absolute favorite. Now, I don't like all of her books, so that's why but she's very good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ruby Dixon's books, most of them. Some of them, it's like, especially some that went with this series. I was like, okay, you no, just because it gave me the ick factor. This one, though, oh my god! If you have not read this book, you just need to pick it up, read it. Now, my favorite, this is like a hockey romance, but it is like, I call it a rom com. I laughed so freaking hard in this series. And this is the Pucking Wrong series by C.R. Jane. I'm telling you, this girl knows how to write. I love Lincoln, Ari, and Disney. I think Ari is by far my favorite character that she's written. Love these guys. If you have not read this series, do it. That's all I'm going to say. Although I did not like the Pucking Wrong Christmas, it was a little novella. I didn't like that one at all. I was like really disappointed, but screw that. Seriously. Oops. You have to read this series. Pick it up. Now for the just the romance series, I really liked Lucy Scores. This is the Knock 'Em Out series, and this there are three. It's a trilogy. If you have not read this series, you need to. I know there are people who didn't like it, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why. I liked her characters. I thought they were well developed. The scene, everything felt real, nothing felt fake. Even though you knew you were reading a story, it's like I got lost in it. I stayed up to finish these books. Pick them up. The next one, Lauren Asher. This is, I think, the Dreamland Billionaires. And this one, it's the fine print, again, a trilogy. And also, I've heard so many, not so many, a few, I should say a few people, saying they didn't like this series either. And I don't get it. Again, I don't get it. Fantastic series. Love this series. My favorite character was Declan. I think he was in book two or three. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've read this, but he's like the grumpy guy, and it's just. I mean, I love his character. And what I like about these two women who are writing these books is I have noticed a trend. Like I said, I've read 140 books, and most of them have been in the romance genre. Now, this is the first time I've really delved into romance because I just never really read them before. But I had a friend of mine, and she's like, "No, just read some," and then I got hooked. So, but for the most part, the female characters, I'm telling you, I want to just throw them out the tallest window I can find, and I pray to God they hit everything on the way down. They are obnoxious, they're stubborn, they're idiots. I mean, being a strong female in these books, and I pray to God that these young writers, these young female writers, get it through their head. You're not strong and independent if you're stubborn and an absolute idiot and saying no because some man told you what to do. I don't want to make this bad, or an angry video. Oh, please stop that. Just stop. if that's what you think a strong female is, I urge you to go out into society and see what a true strong female is. You know, a strong female, you're comfortable in your skin. You've been through it, but you still stand up. It's not saying no to some guy just because he's like, hey, you know, you just faced so many, you just had your life threatened, almost dead, dying, you survived in a hospital, whatever, and he saves you, rescues you, and then he's like, stay in, don't go anywhere. And then as soon as he leaves, oh, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to go and I'm a strong, independent one. No, please, by all means and for the love of God, stop that crap. Just please stop. Okay, on to the other books I liked. And that was Butcher and Blackbird. Now, the third one in the series is not out yet. It was this Leather and Lark was good too, but I did not like. I mean, I liked it. Please don't get me wrong, I liked it, but did not like it as much as I really liked Butcher and Blackbird. Super, super, super funny book. Now, this was my first toe dip into dark romance, I guess. It's where they're unalivers who will unalive the really bad unalivers. And then, okay, read it, but read it with caution. Okay, read your warnings. Worth the read for me. Now, my absolute favorite so far this year, all around dark, like dark mafia romance, would be Jagger Cole. Anything by Jagger Cole that I have read so far, and I'm almost through this entire series, the Dark Heart series. Oh my God, chef's kiss. This guy knows how to write a female character. There, you know, even though there's angst and back and forth between the male characters and the female characters, the women are not witchy. Okay, we'll put it that way. They're not stubborn little witchies. It's where you could see an actual going, okay, I could see that happening in that scenario. But anyway, oh my God, I love Jagger Cole. So if you're looking for good dark mafia romance novels and you haven't read him yet, pick him up. Now, I don't have these other books with me, but my overall absolute all-time favorite, I don't know, is it fantasy? Whatever. It's the oh my gosh, the Black Dagger Brotherhood series by J.R. Ward. Oh, again, if you have not read these, you absolutely have to pick these up and read them. They're actually, I guess they've finished and wrapped up filming. They've got one season done in June, I think, of next year. Sometime next year, next summer, is when the series will be coming out on a Passion Flix, I think, is who's done it. But anyway, oh my God, you need to read the Black Dagger Brotherhood. So far, my favorite characters in there are Zadist and Rage. Rage. Love those guys. Stories that will just send you over the edge. I mean, your emotions are up, down, sideways, left, right. And these guys' stories and who they are and their characters, again, excellent, excellent. Now, my number one top pick for the book this year that absolutely threw me, and I'm still not over it, and I say, I want to get even with you somehow, JT Gessinger, is Pen Pal. This book, I read it for the first time, oh gosh, 6 months ago, maybe longer. And it still lives rent-free in my head. This story was amazing. It had plot twists. Her other book, her second book that I read, which was Perfect Strangers, was another one. But this one, oh, yeah. Read it. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. But let's just say, I love this on the side. I'll wait forever if I have to. Fantastic. Oops. Dropping things here. Fantastic, fantastic book. pick it up for sure. Pick it up. So again, ones I say you absolutely have to pick up for sure. These ones, absolutely, no questions asked. And my favorite fantasy romance typewriter, Scarlett St. Clair. So I have read so many fantastic authors this year. So if you guys haven't read any of these, I highly recommend them. And if you have read them, leave a comment. What did you think? So hope you have a great rest of your year, and here's to 2025.